Okay, what's up, y'all? So, um, I made an error in the last video of dating a Virgo woman, and I can do a part three because lo and behold, there has been that much dating the Virgo woman going on since the last time I did the first dating the Virgo woman video. So I can feel this is not just going to be filler. But since I made the error, I figured it was better to just come right back out of the gate and express that I made that error without deleting the video because the video had a lot of substantial information in it except for where I made the error. So we're going to start with the error. The error that I made is by stating, oh, excuse me, that green tea hiccup. All right, so the error that I made is by stating Pisces to get all into your celebrity along the lines of industries that Pisces excel in: photography, film, acting, actressing, glamour world, and photography, and all of that great shit, right? Podiatry and aquatics, and maybe your work at SeaWorld. I don't know, but any of those industries, I said that is how you obtain your Virgo woman. That is where I made the error. And the same thing when I said about the Virgo woman obtaining the Pisces man, because she's looking for the dreamy dude. It's more complex than that. It's actually when the Virgo woman is utilizing the characteristic traits of the Pisces man, that is when she has a higher capability of attracting the Pisces man. She has to actually exercise those traits. So she can't just, I guess daydreaming is part of it because daydreaming is a Pisces construct. But, it just doesn't stop there. Like, put it this way, the more she behaves like a Virgo, the less she'll attract a Pisces. Does that make sense? Now, it's more that the Pisces actually behaves like a Virgo that she'll attract the Virgo woman. So things that are analytical, whether it deals with research, and I'd have to say along the lines of research, if Pisces guys, if y'all can actually exert yourself as some type of analytical researcher or someone who crunches numbers or whatever the case may be, if you just pay attention to detail, you're an attentive dude, and that is visible to the Virgo woman, you have a higher capability of attracting the Virgo woman. All right. That is the error I made. I must correct it. And now that that is done, let's get back into the Virgo woman dating the Virgo woman. So, something that I want to state about the Virgo woman that I think is very important that's not in the other videos is it's like an oxymoron how Virgo women are like some of the greatest performers in the world, in the world. Now I could sit up here and I can name um a I'm gonna stop this whole A-list B-list bullshit. Like but celebrities that are more known because of constructs that enable them to do so because of people in power who favored them. That's what I'm gonna call them. All right. Not saying that they're not great people and great entertainers and stuff, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Some of them aren't. But here nor there, you understand what I'm saying. But the greats, some among the greats, are Virgos, and I'm for real. I'm sincere when I'm saying that. Um, the reason why I call this an oxymoron. Now, mind you, though, the Virgo women that I know, the Virgo women that I've been interacting with, they are also along the lines of these great musicians, artists, models, actresses. I'm talking about superb at what they do. Whether they have the same amount of recognition, to me, it doesn't mean everything. You know what I'm saying? Because as like I stated, I know what powers come into play that make the cream rise to the top, so to speak. Right? That just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen organically. There's a lot of manipulation that goes into that. This is not to sound sour or bitter or anything. Just think about it. There were 13 channels and now it's like 150. Well, that's another video. I can go all into that shit, but I just need to make my point. The women that I've interacted with who are Virgo women are definitely masters at the craft of entertaining. Um, and the reason why I call this an oxymoron is because in the solar dial, Leo is in the 12th house for Virgo women. And I think what that does is the Virgo women actually overcompensate because they feel like their ego is missing. They feel like it doesn't even exist, like it's not there. So they have to overdo it when they actually get into their realm and get into what it is that they do. And this may even be more of the reason why they work excessively as well, is because they feel like they're not being seen. Right now, Virgo women, if you're watching, right, you can get in the comment box. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll be all right with that shit. But I'm just, because, like I said, I've been doing a lot of analytical research and shit. You know what I'm saying? And to have Leo in your 12th house is a big fucking deal, yo. Because that's where your jovial, bastante bien is at. That's where your motherfucking, your glow is at. That's where your here I am, me on top of the mountain, look at me, motherfuckers. Like, that's where Leo is, or what Leo is. And to have it in your 12th house is like it just went through the Bermuda Triangle. Like, it was there, it's gone. Like, it slipped through some moment in time. It's in a different dimension now. Like, this shit is just like non-existent. I'm a 12th houser by birth. Like, I know how this shit can feel. So, like I said, Virgo women, if you are watching, what do you think about what I'm saying? If you can comment. If you don't want to comment, that's fine, because that is even as well a touchy topic if you think about it, right? Because if you look at, especially in celebrity culture, and you look at celebrities who struggle beforehand because they want to make that impact, there's so much pressure on them to make the impact when they do what they do, that the preparation that I can imagine can be overwhelming, because deep down inside, and you don't want to let anyone know this, but you feel like you haven't been seen anyway. And this might have been all your life you've been feeling like you haven't been seen. So, I just want to know, even if it's a 50-50 result, like I would like to know, because that can also perhaps help me understand. Because for me, I find Virgo women can be shy sometimes when I'm dating them. And I mean naturally, because I have the ability to intuitively feel people out, so you can be the greatest performer and look the greatest on the screen, and trust me, I adore that shit. But if I can feel you, and this could be, I could look at a picture on Instagram and I can feel you. I can look at your facial expression, and I can look at your body language and the pose, and I can pick up some other shit. And I don't mean to pry into your lives like that. It's just something that it's just a gift that I have. And sometimes I can detect that, Sometimes I can detect that, and it makes me wonder, is that what spirals into the relationship, as far as you want me to see your work more than you want me to see you? And the reason being is because in the solar down, now your natal placement, these Virgo women, their natal placements can be totally different and can color their natural disposition a totally different way. But the game face, and I call the solar dial, the sun chart, is our game face, because whether we want to wake up our natal selves every day and come outside. However, we have to put on this game face of the solar dial because we live in a solar system. We really do actually play around this whole, the sun is the thing that we revolve around, right? So it's like, even if you try to ignore what your horoscope is today, and you're like, I'm not subscribing to that shit, go outside and play the game, and I guarantee you a part of that horoscope is going to play out in your life. You're gonna be like, God damn it, I wanted to be Gemini in the 6th house today. But instead, you're Gemini in the 4th house because you're a fucking Pisces. And it's just like, God damn, can I get to my natal self? And it's just like, not until you go home and reflect on your day that you realize, oh yeah, they worked out for my natal chart as well. So when I'm dating Virgo women, I'm just like, damn, how can Mercury be the ruler of these women and they don't talk to me enough? And this is give and take too, because I kid you not, like the last full-fledged conversation that I had with a Virgo woman was 4 hours. So, this is hit or miss. This is not on a regular, but it was 4 hours after 4 months of even hearing from her. You get what I'm saying? So, um, there are things, and in mid conversation, and this is not all the times, but there's certain things that if I point out about their characteristics, if they find it a flaw, they may disagree with it and be like, "No, I'm not like that. You think I'm not like that?" Like, and I could tell that they're bothered by it, probably because it is true. And this is one of those things that they embody as, well, I don't even think people see me, because they really just think that people don't see them. They don't see that part about them or whatever. And I be like, I can see. I can see. You know, but on the other hand, on the contrary to that, there have been times where I point things out with Virgo women on the phone or in person, whatever, and they're like, they agree with it, and they go through shit. You know what I'm saying? As perfect as they look on the surface, they go through shit, yo. And to hear how much shit they go through, I be like, God damn. And this might play in as a factor as well of why they might think people don't see them, because how can't people see all of this shit that they're going through? It's kind of like, yo, I don't know how they can be so opposite, Pisces and Virgo, and they can experience so much shit the same. Like, so much shit the same. Pisces be going through some shit that is just not cool to speak about, yo. It's just not cool to speak about, because you be like, well, god damn, what's wrong with your life, buddy? And it's just like, nothing's wrong with it. Like, this is just who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? But it's like some shit that you read out of a fucking book. Atlantis Forgotten or some shit like that. Like, who the fuck goes on adventures like this? You do. But Virgos be going through the same shit, but it just be more earthy, more practical shit, more everyday. And it's just like, and that's where we differ. And I'm just like, well, that couldn't be me. And they be like, well, what do you mean that couldn't be you? You gotta do this and that. I be like, yo, all I gotta do is pay taxes. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I sometimes I stall on that, but that's all I gotta do. Like, because I get the fuckers. I'm a Pisces. I don't care. Virgo is like, no, this is the way it's supposed to be done. You're supposed to care. You know? So I think that's another thing that people may overlook about them, is that they get it done, but there's like there's no party for that. There's no celebration for that. Actually, the celebration is for all of the fucking up, for all the fuck ups. Fuck ups celebrate on someone else's dime and everything. Like, throw feasts with debt and shit like that. And Virgo is just like, do y'all see this shit? And I think that's why a lot of them veer towards the entertainment industry as well, is because this is where they get to let their hair down. This is where they can actually get crazy and wild, and they don't have to be this, they don't have to look at themselves as being so perfect by the book, and they can be seen. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just wanted to make that point. Something very important I think I left out, and I would actually enjoy feedback from an open discussion about this. I get the inside scoop because I do have deep talks with Virgo women, but just to put this out into the cyberspace. All right, I'm out.